Stitchonista, and this is the September issue or episode of my podcast about a handmade wardrobe. You can find me as Stitchonista on Instagram and on Pinterest, and as Crazy Cybergirl on Ravelry. Thank you for joining me today, and have fun watching. I'm sorry that the September vlog is just coming out now. I have been away from work a lot in September, and then I was on holiday, so I haven't had enough time to just do it. So what I wear today is my hand spun Delancey cardigan, which I have knitted in 2014. It is hand spun out of 5 different rovings, which are completely different rovings. So it has been also not only different dyers, different fiber, also different colors. It's been green and blue shades of all different kinds, from turquoise to dark blue to just some mint and to just wood green. So it's everything in there. It has been fibers. There's been merino and some blue-faced Leicester, Wensleydale, and Shetland. And I got all those 5 rovings back in 2013 from the Passionate Spinner when she did a destash. And I grabbed them, I think, in total in 3 or 4 weeks. So the first time I took 2, the next time I took another 2, and then another 1. And when I looked at home what I got, I thought, oh, those match. So I just took the rovings and split them and just tore them in pieces this big, and then I just mixed them in a bag and spun them how they came. So this sweater it's not a sweater, this cardigan is knitted from the bottom up, and it's the front pieces and the back in one piece, and the sleeves are knitted. I have knitted the sleeves from top down, as I never know how much yarn I have for the sleeves. I will show it to you because it has a really nice constructions in the back, because the whole cardigan is knitted in triangles like this, and they're joined, and then you just zigzag over those. So I will show you because you can see it better in the back. Okay, so this is the cardigan. It's here in the front. You can see it here underneath the arm. You can see the triangular shape. If I turn around, you can see how it goes down here in the back, and you just knit up the top. So this pattern is made out of stripy yarn. It's made of 2 different colored yarn in the original pattern, but always stripy patterns are perfect for hand spun yarn because it always does stripes. Well, what I changed the ribbing on the sleeves, and I changed the length of the cardigan, as I didn't know how much yarn I would have, and that's always a problem with hand spun yarn. This is one of my favorite cardigans for winter, even if many people would consider it really scratchy because of the Wensleydale, but I just love it. Well, I knitted this on a 4.5 millimeter needle. Yeah, I think that's everything about what I wear today. I have some September makes. I will show you first what I knitted because it's easier, and then I will change to some pants I have also made. Okay, I have knitted. I have shown you before the blue yellow yarn I have spun, and I have finished the body of my Ginny cardigan which is like this. This is the back, and here you can see it in the front. Well, I'll just put it on so you can see it, but oh no, better not. Wait a minute. Yeah, I will put it on. So it is also like this one out of handspun yarn, so it's really fluffy and just the way I like it. So let me just see. There's everywhere yarn hanging around. Well, this is the body. It is, it's quite long, what I like. And what I also like is that it has a really wide ribbing on the bottom, so it also fits nicely. And what the pattern said, and what is really beautiful about this, is that they added some bust shaping. You can see it here. And if I just match them, it's going perfectly with the colors. I like this. I believe so. Yeah. What I don't yet like is how it will turn out. So I can close it. There will be a ribbing here in the front with a bottom band, which is almost this wide, so it will be definitely closing up. Yeah, here. So this is the shaping. It's coming here. What I'm not yet sure about is the neckline, but as there's still some ribbing coming up here, so it will be great. And it's long enough, so it's perfect for me for winter. Okay, that's my second make. No, my first make. And I will just put my, I saw, I made the ultimate trousers out of this fabric I showed you before. It's the ultimate trousers from Sew Over It. I have showed you the fabric. It's slightly stretchy, and I haven't had a blue or white invisible zipper, so but as it's invisible, I just put a green one in here, but you don't see that from the outside. That's really nice feature of this pant. You don't see it. Well, I was quite impressed that I didn't have to change too much from the at this pants. What I did change is the length. I added around 10 centimeters because I like ankle length pants, but just for summer. And as we are here where I live, have summer, really warm summer, where we can wear pants like that from June to end of August. That's really too short, and I would like to wear them also in March or in April and in May. That's why I just lengthen them. And what I will probably have to change is the height in the back, because it's just a bit too low for how I feel comfortable. Okay, so I put those pants on, and now I'm gonna show you what I mean by too low in the back. The pants fit really great, but they're a bit lower here in the back. You can see it better from this side. They're a bit too low, so it should be a bit higher. But I really love how they fit, and I definitely wear them with a white or a blue t-shirt or something really simple, maybe this shirt with a structure, but nothing really colorful, because that would be too much. Yeah, I really like the pattern. And this could be one of the first ones I will really sew again, because that's something I don't do often, or I believe I haven't done yet. But this is a pant I can imagine I will sew again. The fabric is from the Glazer shop, and they said it is a Max Mara fabric. They got them as leftovers from the production, so it's cotton with elastan, and yeah, that's in fact it was a really fast and easy sewing project. So I think it took me around 3 hours to cut the fabric, sew it together, and change everything. So that was great. Um, Now for my October plans. I'll just stick with the Sew Over It City Wardrobe ebook, because that's a really great inspiration. I have found fabric in my stash. I couldn't believe when I looked with the Passionate Spinner through my stash to find something. I couldn't believe how many fabrics that really match I have. So I and there also was a thing, I went fabric shopping and bought some really nice flannel checkered cotton fabric, and this one really matches perfect, or it goes perfectly with the Alex shirt out of that ebook. I'll just show it to you. So no, first I'm gonna show you everything I have here, which goes together. It's this whole bunch of fabric, and it's not all I got in here. So let's start this way. I have showed you before this fabric for a shirt, which isn't from the Sew Over It ebook, but I think this just goes perfectly with all these here. It's for a shirt from Burda. This is one of the fabrics. But now let's go back to the Sew Over It ebook. So this is the flannel. I don't know. That's the fabric. It has light blue, dark blue with some yellow in it. It's really nice. And I got it out of a special storage room in Nuremberg in a shop, and it was really funny because I said, don't you have some warmer winter fabrics here? Because I already, for us, where I live, it's already going to be fall, and when I start sewing, it will be probably end of fall, beginning of winter, so I just want something thicker. And the guy just said, follow me. And then we went through some aisles, and somewhere in the back, out of the magazine, to another building, into or through a apartment. And in that apartment, and the end of that apartment, there has been a huge storage room where they had just winter fabrics, and that's where I got this from. So it's a really nice color. That's the first one. That's for the Alex shirt. Then I have I have two fabrics here for the Molly shirt, because I don't like to do a dress, but I'd rather do some shirts. So these two are for the Molly shirt. Well, that's also easygoing to pattern, but that's another two. Then I have here some jeans fabric for the Erin skirt. I think I will do a thing between the long and the short skirt, so just in between, so just not over the knee, not so much mid calf length, but just to the knee, and that I think that's the perfect length for me. And then I have got as a gift from my aunt, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, a length elastic, so not elastic in the width, but in the length. A fabric for some pants. It's blue and it's extremely stretchy in the length, not in the width. So I have to change the grain line, but that shouldn't be a problem. You can see it here. It definitely has enough stretch for the Mia jeans. And as it's dark blue, it always goes with everything. Yeah, well, that's my plans for October. I will probably sew out of these plans just one or maybe two of the Mia shirt, the Molly shirts, as I'm not here for the next 2 weekends, and I'm also out of the office for some schooling, and therefore there will be no time for sewing. And but what I definitely have to sew, and what I also bought some fabric, some really nice fabric in the same store like the flannel, is a yellow, purple, gray checkered wool fabric. And I in the shop I wanted to buy the fabric for the Lola coat, but when I came home and I have seen how much fabric this in fact is, and what I really needed isn't a coat like the Lola coat for just from for in between seasons. What I need is a parka. In fact, because the problem is, or the thing is, here where we live in the mountains, when you get to October, it's for many other people or regions, it's winter. Like we had last week in the morning 2 or 3 degrees Celsius, so it's really, really cold. And during the day, you have 15 to 20, depending on the weather. So it's extremely with the temperatures, but it's also important that you are always well dressed in the mornings and in the evenings, because you just get easily a cold. And that's why I decided to sew, instead of the Lola coat, a parka. And just a week before, I talked to the Passionate Spinner, and were just going through some magazines, and I found this parka, and it's just beautiful because it's long, and it has a really nice hood, and it has pockets in the front, and you can see it here, I think a bit closer. Yeah, so it's a really, really nice pattern. It has a band in the waist, so it's perfectly for me to just get it on the waist. And the only thing I will change, or there are 2 or 3 things I'm changing, is I will change the hood to a little bit smaller one, because that one has an opening which is like this wide, and that means you can see it here, it would be like this huge. That's when the wind blows or so, that's not really practical, so I will change that. I also found a parka in another Burda issue, and I just copied that hood from there, and I will just change it. I don't know yet how. Probably I will finish the coat until here and add the hood in just at the end. Well, then I will also add, in addition to the buttons, I will add a zipper, because it's just more practical and the wind doesn't go in. And I have read on some blogs that other sewers have changed the width of the sleeve, but I don't know if I will change that. Anyway, I have ordered for the lining some samples from the Stoffe.de shop, which is a really, really nice shop, and they have the possibility to send you samples. So what I did, I ordered 5 samples, color samples for lining. You can see them here. And it's just, and I took just the most best matching ones to this fabric. So if you can see it here, those samples really match. So and then I just put them on the fabric and decided which one I want to go. Okay, you can see it here. And I said this would be just too much because I'm just, if I take this color, I just look really pale. So the yellow is out of the game. Then I said, okay, the dark gray, it's too dark. It's just a bit too dark and it's not really funny, let's say it this way. So that one, I chose that one too. So then I had these 3 left and I decided that I like the middle purple. Oh, now the gray goes. And I like the middle purple, this one most. And I directly ordered because the nice thing about these samples, they have a label in the back with the article number and even a QR code where you could just take the label and go online and find the article. So that was really nice. And I think 4 days later, the whole fabric arrived. So it's this color, and is it this one or is it the dark one? No, it's the lighter one. But I'm really happy that I did it this way because it was the easiest finding of a lining I had until now. It was just great. It was perfect. And it really matches. And what I like about the fabric is it's a mix out of viscose, so rayon, and polyester, so it's not too squishy, let's say it this way. And I believe this will be just a great winter coat. So this is what I will start sewing probably end of this week. I have already traced the pattern and I just waited for the podcast to just show it to you, the fabrics, and then I will cut it out. Yeah, well, this is my sewing plans for October. I hopefully didn't say in the past before September because it's for October and we already have mid of October, so not so much left. Anyway, I have yeah, well, the magazine from which the parka is, it's the Burda issue September 2012, and it's the parka number 129. As a new inspiration, I have already said that city capsule wardrobe from ebook from Sew Over It is just a really great idea. And that's also one of my inspirations. The next inspiration is the Burda October 2016. It's this issue, and I have a few things I'd like to sew out of this, but I have to find it first. There's some really nice dresses, jersey dresses in here. First of all, I really like this dress with the stripes. It's perfectly for some for leftovers fabric because you can choose every part of the dress in a different color. It doesn't have to be really like rainbowish, but different blue types, for example, a lighter one, a darker one with some print on it. I think that would look great. And I have this dress here. I don't know if you can really see it. It's a jersey dress which has a band in the middle, and it's a wrap dress, and I really like this one. Yeah, that's it for this issue. What I would sew. I know I'm always telling what I would and would like, but I don't really have the time to sew all of and everything I want to. Well, this is no. There's one more thing I have got somewhere here. Whoop. I got some really nice fabric from the Passionate Spinner when she went to Ireland on her holiday, and she brought me some fabric for a blouse. It's really funny because this fabric is light turquoise, green, and purple, but it looks here like it would be yellow and blue, but I don't know if you can see it. It's purple. It's really, really purple, and it's also this light one here that's everywhere. It's green, light green here. It's not yellow. Oh well, this one is yellow, but here it's light green, and there's also some blue, and this is almost turquoise. So it's a really nice. It's a polyester fabric, and I don't know yet what I will do out of this. When some pattern will come around, I will know. Well, I think this is a quite short episode this month. I will come back in November for the October makes and plans for November, and I hope you enjoyed watching me create my handmade wardrobe. I hope you had a nice time watching me, and thank you for watching this podcast. I wish you all a good month, and hopefully or I'll see you the next episode. And happy sewing and a good day. Bye.